If you're a single man in your 30s or 40s, then this video is for you. I will share 7 super smart tips to up your dating life. Starting with tip number 1, which is don't use only one dating app. Most men just download Tinder and they have maybe one match per week. Obviously, from one dating app you can have like maybe one match or whatever per week. But if you have 4 more dating apps, now your chances are way higher. So you can have, instead of one match per week, you can immediately have 5 matches per week using 5 dating apps. For example, you can have Tinder, Badoo, Bumble, Facebook Dating, Hinge, and many more. In the meantime, probably you have some money savings on the side, so you can use this to hire a professional photographer, ideally someone who specializes in dating apps only. And in general, you need a picture of yourself from the waist and up with your face clearly visible, a picture of you with a pet or in a cute girly place to build more comfort, a picture of your physique, and if you have visible abs, then you can have a shirtless picture, and a picture that is more adventurous, like jet skiing or driving a dune buggy, whatever. And the rest can be just random pictures of you in high value areas. Tip number 2, master your texting. The first small tip here is to keep your texts short and as minimal as possible. For example, when you want to ask her out, instead of texting, "It was really nice meeting you, I love your energy, maybe we could go for drinks, or maybe we could go dinner, or maybe if you want this week we can meet." Instead of saying all this, you can just say, "Let's go for drinks sometime this week." So just cut out unnecessary words and keep it straight to the point. Another mini tip inside the master your texting is to never use dots. I know we are all used from emails or like formal writing to use dots in the texts, but they come off as angry, and especially people, men in their 40s, they do this all the time. They use dots in the end. But I know in proper email writing or texting, you should use dots in the end of a sentence. But when it comes to texting, in 2024, if you use a dot, it appears as too much serious and like you're angry, which we don't want that. Last but not least, never ask 2 questions at once. So you shouldn't say, "Hey, how are you? How was your day?" This is 2 questions in one text. Just choose one and use only this. Tip number 3, Instagram is your friend. You don't appear more masculine if you ask for your phone number. It's not more solid. You don't have to be old school and dumb. Just use Instagram. You can use the same high quality photos that you're supposed to have for your online dating apps, but ideally you just search on Google the phrase most Instagrammable places in XYZ city. For example, in London, most Instagrammable places in London, and whatever appears there, select the top 10 pictures and go get them. No selfies, no blurry pictures, no people in the background, no friends of yours in the pictures, no smiling and looking like a tourist. You can even copy the exact style that I use for my personal pictures, from my outfits to the locations to the composition style, everything. Just do it and it will work for you as well. Tip number 4, you don't need clubs. You have day game. Maybe you don't want to sleep late or you don't want to mess up your sleep schedule. So you don't have to go to nightclubs to meet girls or even bars. You can just do day game. A simple structure for a approach during the daytime is, "Hi, I just saw you walking by and you seemed cute, so I had to say hi. My name is Vasilis." After this, you just chit chat. You ask her where she's from, what she does for a living, like the most simple questions. That's okay, for 3 to 5 minutes, and then you ask for her Instagram. 5 approaches per day is great for you to start getting on dates. Rejection builds confidence. This is a phrase that you need to memorize that will help you with your mindset. Yes, you heard it right. Rejection actually builds confidence. The more approaches you do, obviously you will face rejection. And I know it's fucking hard, like, to approach a girl. It takes guts to do it. Most of your friends haven't done this ever. You probably are not doing it because you are scared or because you have approach anxiety. So each and every time that you approach, especially if you get rejected and you keep going, you should embrace it and build your confidence from it. Tip number 6, don't lead with money. What does that mean? First of all, you can use money to your advantage. For example, to hire a professional photographer, to get amazing logistics and live in the center of a city, to get a car and make your life easier. to travel around and take amazing pictures for your Instagram, or even to hire a professional dating coach to help you. By the way, if you want to meet, date and keep your dream women easily, just DM me the word women on Instagram at @dating and we will show you how to do it. But you should never lead your relationship with money. Don't buy unnecessary stuff, don't do like crazy dinners, don't do vacation or holidays or rent like extreme Airbnbs and hotels just to impress her or to make her feel unique and potentially like you. You can't lead love with money, but you can with your character. And last but not least, don't rush. You have lots of time. The sexual market value diagram says that the peak of the male sexual value is at 38, while on women it's at around 23. So this means that this is the best time actually for you. So you shouldn't rush, never get into a relationship too early, and never, the first girl that you meet and you date, never just think that she's the one for life. Never get attached with the first woman you manage to date. Never think that she's the only one for you. Never think that you can't find someone better than her. Because if you do, you risk being in a toxic relationship for the rest of your life. Obviously, you don't want to be in a relationship with someone that you don't know well enough, let alone make family and kids with a woman that you haven't known for lots of time. So don't rush. A rule here to keep in mind is minimum 3 months of casual dating before any type of commitment, and ideally on those 3 months you should be dating other women as well. That's it for today's video. If you found these tips helpful, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to meet, date and keep your dream women in your life, DM me the word women on Instagram at @dating. To make it easier for you, I linked the first link in the description to my Instagram, and you just tap it, you DM me the word women, and let's create an amazing dating life for you as well.